Hey YouTube! So it's that time again. Quarterly goals.
No, say no.
Hey YouTube! So it's that time again. That's right. Quarterly goals. For those that are kind of new to my channel, I do a set of quarterly goals every 3 months, and the idea is to set a 10 to 12 goals where it's more than I can handle. So the idea is that I have to get at least half, and that's considered a success. And I got this really terrific idea from another author. Her name is Jenna Moresi, and make sure you follow her. I'll post her link below. And I set these goals, and typically I'd say about 75% of them I try to keep them about writing stuff, but then the rest of it I do either personal or fun stuff, because if it's all just writing stuff, then I don't think there's a whole point, because I think the quarterly goals should surround your entire life, not just writing. And these are great for really anything, whether you're an athlete, an actor, you're running a business. Quarterly goals and setting it to where it fits your needs is I think is a really terrific idea, and it's really helped with my motivation and my productivity. So let's see how I did. Let's see if I fell on my face or if I succeeded. Number 1, finish reading The Dark Tower 3 and Dune Messiah. I half succeeded at this. I haven't finished reading Dark Tower 3, aka The Wastelands, yet, but I did read Dune Messiah, so that's half a victory, I guess. Number 2, and this one's probably the most important one on here, release Phantom Fall on schedule, and I did succeed at this. In fact, I got everything submitted a couple days earlier than I even needed to, and it was I'm very happy with how the book came out. I want to thank my editors and my artists and everybody who has rushed to get a copy, and those are available on my author page on Amazon. You can also check them out on my website. I'm very happy with how the second in the Phantom Lock series came out. It's very cool to think that I've released my 3rd book, and I'm very happy that I've reached this goal. Number 3, do at least 3 signings before the end of the year. I did this. I did a couple signings at Half Price Books and one at Storybook Cafe. That was a lot of fun. I got to do sign with about 9 other authors. That was crazy. That was cool to meet all those wonderful people. Number 4, shoot an ad for the Phantom Lock series. I have been putting this off forever, which is why I put it on here. And of course, I failed. I haven't figured out the right way to do this, is my excuse. I haven't figured out how I want it to look and how I want it to feel. I want it to feel somewhat professional, but at the same time grainy. It's something it's baffled me. Number 5, write the first 3 chapters for the Agent Nardi spinoff. Agent Nardi is a character in the Phantom Lock series, and she's a secondary character, and a lot of my readers have been asking for her to have her own series, which is, it's great that people want more of this character. I originally just intended her to be in the 1st book, but people loved her so much she showed up in the 2nd, and then they're like, we want even more, and frankly, so do I. I really love this character, and I'm happy to say I'm on the first 4 chapters of the Agent Nardi spinoff, and I've written a good prelude too. It's coming along very quickly and very well, even though I've been kind of, since with Christmas and everything, I've been kind of taking it a little bit easier. It's been coming out very well, so I figure once I hit the ground running at the beginning of next year, it'll get done sooner rather than later. And I'm very happy that I well exceeded that first 3 chapters. Get the word out for Writing Out Cancer, and have a great show. For those that don't know, I did a charity podcast not too long ago. It was at the beginning of this month, actually, and it's available on my channel. Basically what I did was I got a bunch of authors together, and we wrote short stories, and we presented it on a podcast to raise money for the American Cancer Society and the Red Cross. And I think the show went very well. I think it was an improvement over last year's show, and I was very moved by not only the people that listened, but also, of course, by the people who participated and that made the show what it was. And I mean, I just had to play the commenter, and I think the show came out very well. It's on my YouTube channel. Please go check it out. I'm excited to do this for every year in the foreseeable future. I'm very proud of that show. Number 7, do detailed movie projector research. So I've thought about getting a projector in my apartment for quite some time now. I love watching movies, and I've been wanting to change the experience up a little bit as opposed to just watching it on a 32-inch TV. I found a great projector for a reasonable price, and I've hooked it up to all sorts of stuff, and it blows me away. So I think if you got the room and you plan it out right, it's something. You really sort of seal off the rooms, that way there's not excess light coming in during the night, and especially during the day. I think it's worthwhile. I really love my projector. Number 9, get a new laptop. Number 10, work on character art for Agent Nardi. Number 10, work on character art for Agent Nardi. I haven't gotten around to this yet, mostly because I want to wait to get more returns on the Phantom Lock series before I start working on character art. And it's so early in the book too that I usually don't work on character art until like near the end. But I'm kind of excited to see like a visual image of her, because she's appeared in the first 2 Phantom Lock books, but she hasn't been physically shown at all. She's been described in the book, but there's no character art like there is for Kurt. Number 11, title the Agent Nardi spinoff. So this book has been titled. I actually announced that on the 24th as an early Christmas present to my followers, and I came up with the first installment is going to be Night of the Half Angel, and the other ones, there's going to be at least 6 in this series, I think. And Night of the Half Angel is the one that stuck with me the most. I think it's a very cool title, and I think it'll go well with the other ones too. I can't tell you what the other ones are going to be called, but it's very much an homage to a certain filmmaker and genre. Number 12, plan a research trip. I've been wanting to do a research trip for a couple of years now. It's something that I've put off doing because things come up. I mean, adult life happens, and it's one of those things where it's hard to get to. But and I always say maybe this will be the year, but I think really this could be the year that it happens, and I get to go somewhere cool and really research stuff that I'm interested in. So for those that are keeping count, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did 6 out of 11, and that's 6.5 out of 11, I guess. And that's a win. I'm very, very happy with that. Very happy with the goals that I reached. I'm hoping that I can exceed my goals next quarter, and maybe pick up on some of the ones that I missed this time around. Thanks as always for watching. Make sure that you check out Jenna Moressi's channel. She does a really great job with these, and like I said, these are terrific for anybody really. It doesn't just have to be authors. If you like what you see here, make sure you subscribe, and if I don't see ya, have a nice New Year's.